Hey, you guys, let me tell you this. Done. That was it. Told you we'll be back live. So that's done with, over with. We told her, and that was that. But you guys, I want to let you know this is how you handle business. Do things better personal, face to face. Never over the phone or anything like that, because it's really not that appropriate. Because if you do it offline or if you do it on the phone, it's really nothing serious or very professional. You must do things face to face. Me, I'm bold enough to do it face to face because I just have a lot of professionalism in me. And I feel if you do things face to face, it's a much better response and it's a much better respect level. So, let me give you the rundown on how it all went. We went in, we asked for Brandy, which is the manager over hiring. So what happened is we called her to the front. They went and got her, actually called her to the front. And from there, we went on to discuss to her that we have moved on with other ventures of our life, but we will continue to remain a loyal customer to Express, and I will continue to shop there. It's basically to console her and let her know that Express has done nothing to me, has done anything wrong at all. Simply, time is money, and the system could never get me put in correctly. So at this point in time, fix this up, America. There we go. At this point in time, we went on to take other ventures with our lives and to accept other opportunities with that. And she just simply said, okay. And when she said, okay, that lets me know, okay, I understand you may be mad, but you do understand how professional I am right now. So much more of the less, it was kind of a respect thing. You see, a respect of calmness over the entire situation. Because see, what I could have done if I was very unprofessional and if I wanted to show my negligence and my non-so-matureness, I would have not returned the voicemail or anything of that such. But let me tell you guys this. The most important thing, I'm not telling you this, but I also want to show you two lessons in one. Also, because within this day and age, for me to even turn down a job opportunity when there's so many jobs out there that so many people can't get, and for me to get a job at Express and to have that opportunity to have a job and have income into my pockets, but a low income is a blessing, because many people out there can't find a job simply because they're not up on their ante and not actually getting out doing what they need to do for themselves. And two, when I said there's two lessons in one, simply because, you guys, when you know your worth much, much more, you won't settle hardly for anything. And that's what I want to teach you guys. Don't just settle for anything. If you know you're worth more than amount or a number, in this case, $725 is just crazy. When I have worked in so many different places and I have so much different retail experience, and I just can possibly settle for $725. That's going down. Where I'm at now, I mean, really, it's like $8. But considering now we work at Coach, we get paid $10 an hour, and it's like more logical, don't you think? I mean, really, what do you think? What do you think this is? Or where do they do that at? Is that what we say nowadays? Where they do that at? Something of that such, because they don't do that here at all. No, not on this side of the fence. As you can see, yes, this side, glamour. Yeah. Well, you guys, as we look at the cameraman, I just want to point out something. Look at my chest. Oh gosh, that looks great, right? I work out really good. And that's oil sheen, you guys, the glare. Yes, if you have on a long blouse, or if you have on a deep V-neck that goes all the way down to your belly button, you guys, also spray a little oil sheen on it. Don't use baby oil. Baby oil will grease your clothes and mess up your fabric. Oil sheen will give you that shine and pop, and it'll stay there. Also, the sheen won't mess up your clothing, as you can see. That looks really good, right? Okay, so back to the situation at hand. As we go on here, we're actually headed back to the train station because we have lots of errands to do today. We can't really stop at one point. She called while we were out doing our errands, and I said, I'll pop by and give her a visit. I'll let her know. I'm glad she called while I was out today. because if I would have been at any of my other jobs, I really couldn't partake in coming all the way to Buckhead to really speak with her about this situation. I would have no other choice but to do it on the phone. But since today is an off day, and the universe allowed me this opportunity to speak with her on this situation, I took it. And taking a situation on like that is very appropriate within that point, case, time, and matter. Because, I mean, really, who really would do that? What 22-year-old, 1-year-old, whoever year-old would have the maturity and professionalism enough to do that? I challenge you, America, to actually challenge yourself to be more professional within this point, case, time, and matter of your life and all that you do. Because let me tell you, how you leave an image and an impression on a person is really, really important. And you really don't want to leave a bad impression on anybody, let me tell you. Because it's really nothing cute, you know? No, not at all. Say hi to America, y'all. Everybody. This is the Escalades. People just go up and down here at Lenox, you know, all that. So, everybody say hi, y'all on TV. Everybody. Yes. So, America, as you know, we're actually going on with our day. We're actually going to get some more couple interviews to actually see where everybody is in their stage point in life and see what's really going on. What's really on America's mind? Like, is it really that deep to the point where we really can't discuss or look at other people a certain way? Now, I know this whole, what's this, Trayvon case or whatever, that's really getting on everybody's mind and nerves. Now, I hear a lot of people talking about this situation now. Sorry, you guys, for the lighting, because you know every time we go down off into a train station, it gets dark. So you just have to bear with me and the lighting as well. So let me tell you this case is going to be a big thing. It's going to be a really big epidemic, because let me tell you, the people that are over this entire situation are not happy at all. No. Because let me tell you, America's saying, we're not going to go for this, honey. We're not going to go for this at all. Let me tell you why. Because this situation, this epidemic, is uproaring the nation. We won't stand for it anymore, not at all. You guys, let's see what this janitor has to say about this situation. Let's see if we can get this interview. I'm Marta Janitor. Hello, how are you today, sir?
Fine, how you doing?
Fantastic. We are doing a reality show called You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past, and it's to get to know the modern day American. Now, as the custodian here, tell us, first of all, what is your name?
What is this for?
It's a reality show. It's just to get to know Americans, and this is your time to...
I don't like to be on a reality show.
Okay,
don't
boom, okay, there you go.
Okay.
So now, the camera still can hear you, but you're not on camera. He don't want to be on camera, guys, which is fine. But tell us, what is on your mind right now? Are you really into this whole entire Trayvon case? I don't know if I'm saying it right, you guys.
I'll listen to it, yes.
What are you feeling on this thing right now?
I feel like it's an awful shame that a poor black person gets shot, a black man gets shot like that just for no reason at all. You might as well say no reason at all.
Right. Now, do you feel that this is just going entirely too far with the racism and everything, and with Caucasians getting away with certain things, but vice versa, if it was a black man, he would have been on death row right now?
He would have been on death row.
Why do you feel he would have been on death row right now?
Because if it had been a white man, black man shot a white man, he would be on death row.
Really?
I think so.
Do you think this is what our day and age has come back to, and do you feel that history is kind of repeating itself in some sort of manner?
In some cases, I do.
Would you think that it would get back to the Dr. Martin Luther King way, or kind of the Rodney King way?
I hope it gets to the Martin Luther King era.
Now that's interesting, Amari. He hopes it gets to the Dr. Martin Luther King case. Now when I say the Dr. Martin Luther King... We don't have
leaders like we did Martin Luther King these days.
We don't. We just have a lot of emphasizer and people that like to pretend.
That's it.
So why do you feel like it needs to get back there? What do you feel like Obama is doing as a black president?
I feel like he's doing a fair job. Not an excellent job, but a fair job.
A fair. Now, are you giving him some slack for the president that has come before him that he has to clean up?
I'm against him because he's cutting out of the defense part. That's the only thing.
Obama?
Yeah, he's cutting back on a lot of defense. I'm really a big person who's defense.
Wow. He's cutting back on the defense.
Yes,
Why do you feel that he's doing that?
Well, he's stopped a lot of he's cutting back on a lot of defense things. I listen to the radio, I listen to news, you know, and I hear those type things. And other than that, he may be doing his best, but some things he could do better on.
Some things Obama could do better on.
I voted for him last time, but I don't know if I vote for him this time or not.
Now, you have another African American here that simply, and as you can see, you guys, it's not all about because he's a black president. This gentleman here says he's simply looking at what Obama's actually doing for us, not because he's black. So you're not just voting for Obama because he's black.
No.
You're actually looking at what he's doing and how he's going about the situation.
Yes.
So there you go, America. Some Americans say, oh, they're just voting for him because he's black. Now you have some people that are just voting for him because he's black, but you have another African-American gentleman here that's actually looking at the point and views of what he's taking care of, and he said himself he don't know if he may vote for him again, simply because what he's doing, and he's looking at his point of views and what he has accomplished, and he's not feeling that he has accomplished those things in his time. So some last closing words from here, America. What would you like to say to America? Just your last words to America.
I hope the economy gets better.
You hope the economy gets better. Outstanding words from another American. Thank you so much, Mystery Man.
Thank you.
And you have a good one, okay? And we are off. America, as you can see that.
You're the right person for this job because you really know how to ask the right questions.
Wow. Could you say that again for America?
You are the right gentleman for this reality show because you really know how to ask the right questions.
Wow. Now, as we was walking off there, we haven't paid this man or anything. Why do you say that, honestly?
Because you seem like you really know how to ask the right questions. You know how to make them feel comfortable answering the questions, and you don't pressure them.
Wow. Thank you, sir. That's really impactful. Thank you. Okay. Have a good one. Have a blessed one. That is so wonderful. I'm so, humbled right now. That really caught me off shock, America. That gentleman there said, I'm the right person for this job. You guys, I wasn't ready for that. Simply because you know that we have just, created this show from out of nowhere. And, for him to say, I'm the right person for this job. A job. That is so touching. This man don't know me from hop, skip, jumping away. But he said, I'm the right person for this job. Wow. America, thank you. You know why? You have not done anything for me. You don't owe me anything. I don't owe you anything. Lord behold, nobody never even comments on this show. I still have 17 subscribers. Nobody's really watching or subscribing, but I want to thank you. I want to thank myself as well. Nobody's doing anything right now. I'm simply doing this for me. And I'm not getting any subscribers, no comments, no anything. This show is just silent, but I'm doing it every day there are millions watching. As you notice, when I get ready to interview, I say there's millions of Americans watching. You will hear me say that time and time again on this show, simply because there are millions watching. There are going to be several more millions watching my show. My show is going to be on the pedestal of all shows to show America that it's possible to be someone and to do something. And I say thank you simply because nobody has done anything, or neither have I done anything to anyone to owe anyone anything, and nobody does anything for me. I do it all myself. I want to say thank you because I remember one of my mentors telling me, always look to the heavens and say thank you. Even if your house is burning down, even if something's going bad, just look up and say thank you. And I want to say thank you for that comment from that gentleman back there, that MARTA cleanup man that we just interviewed, and he said what he said a few minutes ago. It's very, very touching, simply because he just said it from out of nowhere, and he meant it because it's how I made him feel. It's the impression that I left upon him that made those feelings inside of him create this bundle of a voice to say, you are the right person for this job. You do a very good job, and you make people feel very comfortable answering the interview questions that you give them. Thank you, America. Thank you, God, for this brain. And thank you, gentlemen, that will remain unnameless, because he didn't give us a name because he don't like being on shows. But that's okay, because as you can see, we still have got the interview. So you guys, as you can see, this is very impactful to me and to you, because several more are going to be watching the show. Tons of people will be watching the show. Tons of people are watching it now. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The sun just came from out of nowhere. Just a strictly glare on me. Look at that. America, just be very mindful of others and how do you make others feel. Because like I said, some things are just very, very conclusive to what we believe in our time and age and days and how many days we have left here on earth and all those other suches. But really, what do you do to make another person feel comfortable? Do something today. That's it. That's all I needed for today. Was just that there. That is simply amazing. Amazing that he said that. I can't get over that. Like, wow. That is so impactful, America. So impactful. Thank you. Thank you and thank me for this show and for creating this show for a purpose, because I know throughout all this will be something. It is something now. I created it. It's my show. America, stay tuned more with me for You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past. I really have to get off camera right now because I'm really like touched almost to tears. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, stay tuned more for You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past live here at Lenox Mall. TTYL, and stay tuned.